Yeah, I know. Okay.
The first claim against him, he lied about it. That's the first claim. He lied. He made it up. There was no angels. He invented this religion for himself. Do you accept that's a variable? Yes, you do.
Okay, but I said that one of the variables is he probably was very literate.
So of all the variables...
And you said, well, no, if that's true, then he's a liar.
So of all the variables, which one do you think is true?
So I think the most likely thing that happened was Mohammed was very, very literate. We don't know what happened to him in the first 20-odd years of his life, was it?
So which of the variables are we on?
No, I think this is a very, it's in between a couple of little variables. So he was very literate. He was very well read. He probably travelled a lot, so he was aware of all the different religious texts at the time. He was very aware of the society crumbling behind him. There was all these warring factions, so his religion being taken out of context, and he wanted to fix the problem. He wanted to create a society that was more harmonic. So I think he was acting in very good faith when he was creating these religious texts over the period of what, 33 years? 23 years. And he had his followers to help him do those things. And I'll equate those things with like when the Greeks were doing maths, they probably weren't doing it in their heads. They were probably writing massive equations of just like all sorts of numbers in the sand and using like lots of other like I don't know, maybe slaves, maybe kids, I don't know, helpers to help them on. So it was a massive like group effort. I think the same could have been done with the Quran and the way that it was arranged to make it so that they've got like so many words on either end, and they've got five words, like all the miracles that you were going on about before. So I think it's a very, like I said, the Shakespeare every time, he created a masterpiece because humans are brilliant. I have faith in humanity that we are smart enough on our own that we can create those things, and I think there's a logical explanation for everything that we see in history, and it all could be done without God. If there is a God, I don't think he's there controlling things. He's there.
Can I ask you a question? If that was true, and Muhammad said this Quran is from God, this revelation is from God, wouldn't the people have simply said, come on, you're an author, you're a brilliant mind, you've been a poet all your life, you've been a writer all your life, right? You're an absolute...
Please, let him go. I was enjoying the story, keep going.
You're an absolute amazing guy with history, with this, with that. Remember, Revelation was coming to him from the age of 40, right? You understand my point? So why would the people accept him as a prophet? They would just say, you're a very clever guy, you're nothing special, you've been hearing this stuff of you for the last...
Because everyone... So, let me talk. So there's a book written by... if anyone wants to research... let me have myself. Listen then, there's a book written by a guy called Julian James. It's called The Origin of Consciousness and the Breakdown of the Bicameral Mind. So what he suggests is, he's done lots of research on people with epilepsy, he's done research on ancient texts, he's done research on, what's the other one? There's another section to his research as well, but he suggests that before language was created, we were all we all acted on instincts like animals. So once we started working together in groups, and we were we needed to know how many animals there were about to attack us. So then we have numbers for 1, 2, 3. Then we'd give people names. So as language was being created, it was this merge of like our instinctual brain and this creative side. So we have two sides of our brain.
What are you talking about?
I said that you talk. What are you talking about? I'm talking about the origin of consciousness and how. No. Hold on.
What are you talking about?
Listen, and then how that goes on to the.
You started off brilliantly. Muhammad Sallallahu, he was the Shakespeare of his time. He was a literary genius.
Well, here's the thing. You wanted to ask me what I believe. I wanted to ask you what you believe.
Right. I'm not going to destroy what you just said. I'd rather do that first.
And I don't believe this. I think it's the most likely.
Yeah, man, I'm going to destroy your most likely thing. don't worry about that. But you're conscious of this, man.
So-
I thought he was going to come with, what's his name, Robert Lanza next.
Well,
please.
let's just go. Let's just
Anyway,
go with
anyway.
the
So
Quran.
let's go in.
Prove to me
So
that
your
prove
claim
to
is
me-
this. I don't have to prove to you.
Prove to me that Mohammed was
I don't have to.
illiterate.
I don't have to.
You do have to.
I'll tell you why I don't have to.
You keep
I
claiming
don't have
it's true,
to.
so
I'll tell you why I don't have to.
you claim it's true. for
No,
a
no, I
fact.
don't have to. What did I just say? I just have to prove what you. Sorry, I just have to show why what you just said is a load of rubbish.
Okay, so
That's
what
a-
I said,
no, no.
what I said is Mohammed
Listen
is
to me.
illiterate.
Do you
Prove that.
accept?
Prove that's
No,
true.
no. You just said Mohammed. You just said Mohammed was a literary genius.
So no, sorry. Prove that he is literate.
That's what I'm saying to you. No, no.
Sorry, prove that he's illiterate.
Right, listen,
Sorry.
listen. This is your claim. Mohammed was a literary genius. He travelled the world. He travelled the world.
Could have been.
Yeah, this is your claim, isn't it?
Could have been.
Most likely, right. So he travelled the world and he encountered.
But do you believe it's a possibility?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, no. It is a possibility.
Okay,
But I'm
so-
going to annihilate it. So then, no, don't. It was a possibility, but I'm not
Go on
annihilating it.
then.
But what I need you to do is accept the principle. But once I've annihilated it, and then I annihilate.
With fact, not belief.
Well, same way you said your dad's your dad. Give you reasons. Yeah?
Yeah, but the evidence is like 99.99.
Yeah, I'll give you my reasons.
My
reasons.
my dad is my dad.
And I
So
truly
no
believe that when you hear these reasons, you're either going to become emotional, illogical, and I really do.
Go on, then.
Because if you were going to reject, because Alex just did it.
Well, he became. I didn't see him getting emotional.
No. Yes, he intellectually became emotional because he knew that rationally he couldn't accept what we were saying because it would mean something else to his whole life.
Okay.
Right. So here's your claim. He was a literary genius, like Shakespeare, of his time, and that he had access to all the different religions, to learn all about them, and his mates came together, and what did you say? They rolled out the Quran out, and they wrote it all down, and all this. Yeah. This is your claim. Right. So basically,
I didn't say. Well, go on.
so basically, the idea that an angel came to him, revealed it from God, and in over 23 years he received revelation, according to you, Muhammad's making this up. It's
No,
lying.
no. I'm saying that is also a possibility.
But it can't be a same possibility as what you said, is it?
No, because it could be.
So a literary...
Because I could be wrong.
I know you can be wrong, but if an angel...
But here's the thing. This
an,
is how we need to talk about these things.
no, but let's start. You're not making the sense, my friend. I'll tell you why. Do you accept the idea that an angel came to Muhammad and revealed the Quran to him over 23 years, and the idea that Muhammad was a literary genius and he did it all through all his mates and traveling the world, are not compatible, are not
They're not, but
reconcilable?
you've not debunked, you've not proven anyone.
No, I know.
It's
But
not
do you
the
accept?
case.
So do you accept? If an angel, if you're claiming the literary genius, then there is no angel, isn't there?
But you're not. We're not proving either way.
Okay, I'm just establishing the principle.
So you're going to disprove what
I'm going
what
to
I've
show
said,
you
so
why what you
just
said
disprove it.
is wrong.
Just disprove.
No, but just
disprove
say
it. Then you have to disprove it. You can't just do things out of
Do
principle
you
word
accept
games.
word games here, my friend?
We'll prove it's wrong.
And we do things with principle because that's what we call logic. Right. So, do you accept that if he is a literary genius and he did travel the world and meet all different people, that means that he lied about an angel coming and revealing to him?
Okay, if that is true, then that is
Can't be true. Yeah? And if that is true, that can't be true. Yeah? Why did he lie?
I don't know.
Well, you said he lied.
I don't know. I wasn't.
Yeah, but you're believing he lied, so why?
Okay, so I did say how he lied. Why?
No, you said why? Tell me why he lied.
Because he wanted to. He saw that there was war in factions.
And I must
he
ask
wanted
you,
to create
and I must ask you at this point,
for the
to
society
support what
around
you're
him.
saying. Yeah?
He lied for the greater good.
No. Where are you getting this from?
It's a possibility.
Yeah. No. Well, where's it? So this is all subjective in your own mind. This is just your own opinion.
I think it's a logical step.
No, it's just your opinion.
Of why religion was created, why we have religions, and how people sought to control people, because that's what some people have done.
So why do people lie? Why do people lie for motives? So what do you believe his motive was? To make people together?
Sorry.
Why did he lie? To bring people together?
Yeah, to create a society that was more harmonic than it was before.
Oh, okay. And what happened when he came with this revelation? Harmonious, as you say.
Well, he didn't succeed, did he?
No.
I think he did to a
What
certain
was
extent.
what was his status before the revelation? According to what we believe, it was well above what we believe, and what evidence we have.
Harmonious.
What was his status? What was going on? What's happening?
You tell me.
No.
I mean, I don't think he was.
You created this fantasy. I want to understand it.
He wasn't very well respected. I don't think.
He wasn't respected. So you think he did it for respect? Perhaps?
No, I don't know.
Motive. I want motives, mate. I want to know why someone committed this crime of lie.
I'm not making a claim.
You are.
Well, you're trying to like, I don't know. I'm thinking that these are possibilities. You tell me.
No.
Look,
I'm trying to understand
You're gonna
why
break-
you believe
I don't
he would
believe
lie.
that. No, you're going to break it down. You're going to disprove it. I'm waiting to hear your
I'll make it
disproof.
clear. Okay, he had status. His uncles were the custodians of the Kaaba. And the Kaaba and the Quraysh of Makkah, they made their money, their industry was dealing with the pilgrims coming to worship their false gods at the Kaaba. They bring their idols. Yeah? And they used to trade, the merchants used to trade with the pilgrims, and that's how they made their fortune. Yeah? His uncle was one of the custodians of the Kaaba, so he had status. He was married to one of the richest women in Makkah, so he had money. Right. Now tell me again why he would lie. So I don't understand why he would lie.
Buddha, he went on a journey. He gave up. He was exactly in the exact same situation with lots of status, and he gave up.
So tell me what happened to Buddha.
He went and meditated for like 7
No,
years.
tell me
or
about Buddha.
something.
Tell me Buddha. So who was he? What happened to him? And then what did he do?
He felt that he had he was kept in this sheltered life in this castle. He was then he went out one day for, I can't remember why, but he saw some homeless person. Thought that I can't believe this suffering. I didn't think there was such a
And
thing
what
as
religion did
suffering.
Buddha create?
Buddhism.
No, he didn't. Don't do that.
Well, okay, he didn't create a religion, but it was created around him.
Buddhism has got no connection to God at all. It's a philosophy.
Okay.
Very bad.
But I'm just saying, he gave up all of this wealth for a reason. Maybe
We're
Mohamed
running in circles.
gave up
Can I just say
all of his wealth for a certain
We seem
reason.
to be running around and all of
No, but
let's keep things simple, right?